It is the year 2026 and the Scarlet and Violet era is finally behind us. We survived the switch to silver borders. We survived the scalpers fighting in Target parking lots over EV boxes. And what do we have to show for it? A binder full of memories and a bank account full of absolutely nothing. Now I'm gonna present you the official tier list, or what should be the official tier list, of the Scarlet and Violet era. Okay, starting off with Scarlet and Violet base set. Oh boy, F tier, and honestly, F tier might be generous, because looking back, this feels like the awkward puberty stage of the generation. You know, it introduced the silver borders, but that's about it. You're ripping packs and you're hoping for one of exactly like 2 or 3 Pokemon, like Gardevoir, the Miraidon, or the Riolu. And yeah, the Gardevoir has a cute little storyline, but everything else is pretty much bulk. It's the set you buy as a present because you don't want to give away the good stuff. Paldea Evolved, E tier. Yup, E tier as an empty wallet and empty soul because this set is literally just a waiting room for a single Magikarp. It is a bit embarrassing that a massive expansion is being carried on the back of a confused fish flopping around a waterfall. And sure, the Tyranitar is clean, I'll give it that, but that's where the compliments end. Trying to pull anything specific here was a nightmare because the card list is longer than Nintendo's terms and conditions, with about 279 cards. If you're not holding the carp, then, you know, the set is a brick. Obsidian Flames, the Charizard expansion pack set, D tier. Look, we get it, everyone loves the lizard. But this set is the definition of a one-trick pony. You have 4 different Charizards to chase, and unless you pull the Dark Terra with the goofy hat, you're pulling bulk. The rest of the set is a ghost town. 151! S tier, the undisputed king! Stop pretending you're surprised. This set weaponized nostalgia so hard it should be illegal. It dragged people who haven't touched a card since the 90s right back into the hobby. It might have also kicked off the scalping craze. The art on the starter lines, masterpieces. The god packs, literal heart palpitations. And unfortunately, it's impossible to get. Okay, Paradox Rift. More like Paradox sheesh, I wish it was better. E tier, and E as in exhausting because the pull rates were actively hostile. You'd crack an entire booster box and your best hit would be absolutely nothing. This set does have a lovely Garchomp and an amazing Groudon, and this very cute Gholdengo Gimmighoul duo, but it does suffer the middle child syndrome, unfortunately. Paldean Fates. Actually, let's put that down to the B tier for Bubble. Don't get me wrong, the hits are huge. That shiny Terra Charizard and the Bubble Mew are incredible cards, but getting there is a pain. For every decent hit, you have to go through a whole bunch of shiny Wugtrios and Paldean Woopers, and they act like they're so special. It's fun for the first 10 packs because of the sparkle factor, but by pack 50 you're drowning in reprints that you already have from the main set. Oh, so I'm kinda sick of hearing this.
Cause tonight will be the night I pull the Bubble Mew.
Temporal Forces, F tier. Straight down the toilet you go. This set is not it, man. Raging Bulls or Iron Crown are nice cards, for sure, I'll admit it, but most of the time the pack would spit out an ace spec, and like, okay, I don't really care for those, not gonna lie. The coolest thing about this set is actually the Chatot, which has notes on the illustration, and the top notes are the Pokemon's cry in the video game, and the bottom notes are the healing melody from the Pokemon Center. Twilight Masquerade, C tier, and C stands for Carried by a Frog. This entire set's reputation is being held together by one card, and that is the Greninja SIR. It is a work of art, probably one of the best cards of the era, but the rest of this set? It's the Ogerpon Variety Hour. I hope you like that little ogre because you're going to pull him in every flavor. Teal, Heart Flame, Wellspring, whatever, it's too much. Surging Sparks, A tier. We all know why it's here. It's the peak attacks. That Pikachu EX SIR is basically currency at this point. You can probably trade the PSA 10 copy for a used Honda Civic, but the real magic is the Latias and the Latios connecting art. It's genuinely beautiful enough to make a grown man cry. Oh boy. Prismatic Evolutions, S tier, and that's S for sold out. This set was absolute warfare. Yo, there was adults fighting outside Target for ETBs. This was the EV set to end all EV sets, and the scalpers smelled blood in the water immediately. The illustration rares for the evolutions, especially that Umbreon and Sylveon, are god tier. It's pure fan service. Also, it's S tier because pretty much everybody loves Eevee. Journey Together, C tier. Okay, C for crazily slept on. You've got that Salamence, Clefairy, and then out of nowhere a majestic Ends Reshiram and Zoroark. Also can't forget the Whale Lord that takes up the entire card. It's a set that proves that you do not need Charizard or Pikachu to carry a box. Destined Rivals, S tier, easy, put it in the Louvre. This is how you do a throwback. We've had Nostalgia Bait before, but this was Nostalgia Nuke. Bringing back the Team Rocket aesthetic was a cheat code for my wallet. The dark, gritty vibes of that Mewtwo. Also Ethan's Typhlosion, Misty's Lapras. Nah, this set was perfect. Okay, and finally, we've got Black Bolt and White Flare. And I know this is technically two sets, but let's just pretend it's not. They belong together. We've got the definitive Zekrom and Reshiram, as well as these black and white unique ones, and this incredible red Victini. Yeah, that's actually two different cards. And in my opinion, both of these belong to the B tier. And I know you're probably thinking, hey, you forgot Shrouded Fable! Oh, that's because it's in the F tier for Forgotten. I'm gonna be honest, there was nothing saving this set. I would put it lower if I could. The one card that particularly stands out at me is probably this Persian. I mean, it's a pretty card. He's looking out a window, he's probably in Giovanni's office. You know, it's pretty cool. But no, there's 99 cards in this set. It's a very small set, and nope, none of them are worth it. And there you have it, the definitive Scarlet and Violet tier list. Look, I know you probably disagree. You're wrong, but I respect your bravery. Let me know in the comments which set treated you the best, and which one made you consider quitting the hobby. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and maybe subscribe, that would be cool. Okay, bye-bye!